Hi, I'm Nicholas Daniels, and before I dive in today, I'd like to start by asking the audience a question. Now, have you ever had somebody in your life, while they may not be related to you by blood, you still consider them to be family? Well, I attained this in a brother that I never had, David Carpenter. David has been my best friend for the past 10 years, and in doing so, has helped shape me into the person I am today. Now, first, I'd like to start by discussing the roots of our friendship, as around this time, I had just moved to North Carolina from New York, and at the same time, my parents were going through a divorce. So I had felt alone, isolated, confused. I had no friends, no family, anyone that I could just go to. There was nobody. And as a result, I kept to myself, and I never seeked out for others for help because I was afraid of the ridicule that I would receive. So around the same time, I was playing baseball, and it just so happened to be that I was placed on David's father's baseball team. Now, around the same time, I'm still, sticking to myself. I'm not going out and being a child. I'm just like alone. I am a desolate being, and I have nowhere to turn to. So, we're at a very big game, and I'm up to plate. If I strike out, we lose the game. Of course, I strike out. The pressure's too much. I go back to the dugout with my head held to the ground, and the coach comes up to me. He releases all of his anger. He's screaming profanities, just unleashing all of his rage on an 8-year-old child. David scoots up next to me in the dugout, and he goes, "Hey, man, look, I get it. I hate my dad, too." That one connection sparked a friendship that I believe will last a lifetime and has truly saved my life countless times. Now, second, I'd like to get into the impact this friendship has had on my life. So, me and David have both matured together over the years, but we've done so by sticking by each other. Every time we had a problem, every time we were dealing with something personal, we didn't go to our parents, we didn't go to a counselor, therapy. We went to each other. We would bounce ideas off of each other, vent to each other. All of these things were just helping us keep sanity. And I would like to share a short story with you that will truly show the impact that he's had on my life. So, life was beating me to the ground. I had nowhere to turn to, and I had just given up. I threw in the white flag, and that was it. I was done. I was going to drive to the beach, and I had no destination, really. I was just going to drive away, and just never return. Now, I am an hour down the road at a gas station in Sheets. Somehow, David manages to locate me, drives all the way, an hour away, to this parking lot at 2 in the morning, and he sits there with me in the car, and we just talk for hours until sunrise about all of life's problems, what we can do, and what I should do personally, because I was at the lowest of my life. And he managed to talk me out of this situation that honestly saved my life, because not even a couple weeks after that, my life had done a complete 180. I was happy again. I was feeling like a person again. And it's all because he was able to talk me out of it and just console me. Give me the thing that I had lacked my entire life. Now, to conclude here as I wrap up, I'd like to just honor my friend David once again, as he has shared with me things I have never thought I'd receive in life, and he has most definitely kept me alive. And as Virginia Woolf once said, "Some go to a priest, others to poetry, I to my friends." And that stays true with me, and it shall for the rest of my life. Thank you. That is all.